What is going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today we just got another little bit of a sneak preview into the big change. Supposedly, we don't know exactly every detail yet, but the big change that is coming, and that is, of course, the fact that we are going to be able to level up our links somehow. Yeah, this has really gotten the community like really thinking, like, is this really going to be as complex as they make it sound? Is it just going to be simple, couple of stat updates and that's it? Is it really going to make you affect the way that you play the game and everything, you know, connecting certain links, connecting certain characters with certain links and everything like that? And I think to a degree, yes, it can be. Now, again, like I said before, we don't know every little bit of information just yet. And I know there's been some data mined information floating around and everything. I know one of the JP data miners over here, he was able to extract a bunch of the information and everything. And then I'm assuming some of the French data miners did as well. And then yesterday we got the list of some of the featured links that are going to be changed. I'm pretty sure almost every link is getting, you can level it up and everything. But it showed us a list, and I'm going to go into it in just a second here, about what links, like an example essentially of what the links will have. So like, for example, you're seeing your typical, you know, hey, if you level up this particular link, in the past, it only gave you 500 attack or something like that. But now it's going to give you, you know, 20% attack or defense or something like that, right? So we have that. And then we just got a little bit more of information in terms of when the update is going to be coming out, which should be this upcoming week. So I'm going to say Monday probably. We haven't gotten usually we'll know exactly 100% sure on that when we get a little snippet in the news that says, you know, like, hey, the game will be down for an extended maintenance. You know, usually it's like 2 a.m. Japan time, and it goes all the way until like 3 p.m. Japan time or something like that, usually, give or take. So once we see it, well, I'm guessing we'll probably see that on Sunday, actually, and then it'll go on Monday. We'll, you know, you'll download the new version of the app and all that kind of fun stuff. So I know this has obviously been covered in a lot of other videos and everything, and like I said before, I know a lot of the data mine stuff is out there and everything, but the thing is, things can change. They can, you know, change something. You know, we can see some of the Japanese, Gresh and I can translate it, but then there are times where it's just like, oh, that was actually way off from what we saw, because as we've seen beforehand, when it comes to these little previews with the app updates and everything, it says, oh, this is going to happen, and in reality, it's really not that big of a change, right? So we're going to go through all this, the news information that we have in the news right now in the game. And then I just want to get your guys' thoughts and opinions on it. And by the way, go ahead and leave your comments down below right now. What do you think about this change? You really think all of these, you know, link level ups and everything like that are really going to fundamentally change the game that much? Or do you think it's just going to make it a little, you know, kind of like breathing life back into the game or anything like that? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And of course, if you are enjoying this content and you want to see more, make sure you hit that sub button as always. So let's translate some Japanese here. All right, so let's go into the news here, and we're going to start with we're going to kind of work backwards, I guess is the way I want to do it, because as of right now, we just, like I said before, we just got the 4.11 update preview and in the official, like, just news essentially, right? We've had that small little preview that's been in the other news, because as you guys know, it's like official news, and in the middle is like events, and then the other one is just kind of like your extra fiddly news that no one really pays attention to, and it's kind of like their little, like, hey, by the way, we kind of snuck this in because we forgot about it type of thing. So so that's something right there. Okay, but anyway, so if we take a look at this, the main obvious big thing is that they are saying that, hey, you're gonna be able to level up your link skills, or we're gonna add leveling to the link skills. Okay, so then obviously right here it says link skill no level ga ageru, okay, which means you're going to be able to raise the level up. Again, if you have kind of been playing the JP version of the game for quite a while and you recognize some of this kanji, you should actually, because this right here, this is the exact same kanji that you see on anybody who has an ability in their super attack that either constantly raises their attack every single turn or raises it for one turn, right? So if you take a look at this particular kanji right there, ue, which means up, okay? If we go over to, let's just, I don't know, I mean, there's so many different characters in this game right now. We'll go into Super AGL, we'll go into the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, who is right here. Notice that right there in his super attack. Yeah, he raises it up right there. That is the same kanji. Okay, obviously I know this Goku greatly raises it and all that stuff, hence the kanji right here for, well, Oki right there. But overall, you saw that same kanji, ue, which means, hey, we're going to be he'll be raising his attack via his super attack. So the exact same thing here with the skill link, or with the link skills, okay? You are going to be able to raise their level from, well, 1, obviously, to some unknown level that we actually might know based on this preview here that we're going to get into just a second, okay? Anyway, so you're going to be able to level it up via... We're not exactly sure what just yet, okay? So it's revealed right here that you're going to be able to, obviously, A, level up your links, but B, there are going to be multiple different levels, and you're going to do that through events and other things like that, okay? So then if we go down here, and then it says like the level will be shown in battle, so you can check out what the level is in battle right here, okay? Now, if you have seen the website that's been floating around from one of the JP guys over here, he basically data mined it and showed us that based on the links that they have shown in the game, that certain characters are going to have those links improved upon, okay? And so the list that he had was simply showing that, hey, you know, depending on what character it is, how many of their links are really going to be changing. And so obviously he couldn't show every single little character. Every character is having one link out of these links in particular changed, right? However, there are some characters that are getting a lot more links changed, okay? So for example, LRAGL Teen Gohan, I still call him Teen, I know technically he's youth, he's kid, whatever, get over it. He is having 3 of his links changed via this level up system. So if you get his links leveled up, 3 of his are going from kind of mediocre whatever links, or maybe even decent links, up to even better links, and he is going to be even more powerful, okay? Like I said before, we're going to get into those links here in just a second. You know, they're also over on the Reddit, obviously, if you just want to read up on them just themselves. Now, a few things to note that it does talk about right here is that certain events like Z Battle and other events sometimes will not allow you to level your links up, okay? So I'm picturing in my mind right now that if you bring characters into battle and you activate certain links, because it wouldn't really make much sense to just simply, you know, have a team that you're using and they happen to have a certain link, but then the links are leveling up even though you're not using said links. But regardless, I could be wrong. But you're gonna level them up via going into either certain events, or maybe like all Dokkan events and all normal story mode events work, but maybe, you know, other certain things don't work, like maybe your daily stages, you know, like your orbs and your skill orbs and everything. Maybe that's not going to work. We're not really sure, but we do know for a fact that Z battles, so aka EZAs, are not going to affect its level. And this isn't really it shouldn't be much of a shocker to anybody, because it's been well established now in things like missions and everything, where it's like, you know, using stamina or having to do something else in particular for certain missions, that EZAs don't actually do anything for those missions. There are particular EZA missions, you know, like complete 5 EZA battles or something like that. That's super simple, right? But anything that's like, you know, using act, or maybe doing this particular, you know, like the no item run or anything like that, they don't let the EZAs count towards that, because, well, you're automatically not supposed to bring items no matter what. They don't let you. So that's why I'm saying this really shouldn't be a shocker to too many people. Also, I'm probably going to take a wild guess out here, because also it's just like any of the other missions that don't allow the EZAs to contribute to certain, you know, stats increase or anything like that. World Tournament probably, right? World Tournament's probably not going to increase any of these link skills or anything like that. It makes sense. I see it. Yeah, you know, moving on. It is what it is, okay? So again, it won't be able to allow you to raise your level right there. And then obviously certain link skills will not level up as drastically as others, okay? And I think also this is kind of a duh moment, I would say, because I did see a few things just based when we originally saw this information. A lot of people were thinking like, wait, hang on, I'm seeing like these, you know, leveled up skills and everything. Like, what's gonna happen? Are we about to get, you know, like if you level up prepare for battle or something like that, or over in a flash or shocking speed, and all of a sudden you're getting like, you know, 20 key or something like that? It's like, no, I don't think we're going to see something that drastic and everything. I'm assuming that these changes are mostly going to be affecting links that are not used obviously as much, And so this is a perfect system for them to probably allow them to level up those links and really actually make a difference in some of them, because maybe sometimes they are, you know, two characters are linking and that link is being activated, but you're never going to notice it. But now all of a sudden you are going to notice it. And then maybe on the side, you're going to be able to level up like something like prepare for battle. And then let's say you get it to level 5, then you're going to be able to maybe, you know, obviously get the +2 key that you usually would with 2 characters. And then you get a 2% attack increase or defense increase or something like that. I've also been seeing some things float around that supposedly there might be a chance where we get to pick what extra boost we get, kind of like how the potential system works right now. So obviously, if you have a dupe into say like LR Goku or something like that, you can pick between crit, dodge, and additional. So maybe some people are saying like, oh, maybe with this, you know, level up skill, you know, you get to level 5 until level 10. So level 5 allows you to pick one small stat increases, maybe either get attack and defense. And then maybe if you get up to level 10 somehow, then you're going to be able to maybe also potential increase, not only increase that attack and defense a little bit more, depending on which one you picked, but then you can also pick like maybe a very small chance to, you know, do a critical, a little bit extra critical or something like that, or a little bit extra dodge, or, you know, change an orb or something like that, right? So as of my knowledge, personally, I have not seen anything that would suggest that, and especially here in the news. But again, like I said, the news just kind of shows us a preview of it. When we get full information on it and it is in the game, in our hands, again, I'll make a little updated video to kind of show you guys exactly how to level up your link skills. You know, are they good? You know, I would not be surprised if they have it particularly to only one stage for a while, and they really limit it to, you know, oh, you can only do this, you know, once a week or something like that, or, you know, once a day, but, you know, you can only level up one link. So make sure you're connecting the correct link or something like that, you know, something simple. But at the same time, it's not going to be like, okay, by the way, guys, go into any event except for EZA, level up your links. You know, when you finish one battle, you level your link up completely in no time flat, and all of a sudden you've got every single link of yours at level 10. That's not going to happen. Okay. I really don't see it happen like that. Okay. So anyway, so then it talks about what we can do in battle here. So what we're now able to do is that when you tap the character, usually the only thing you could do was obviously switch the character into different positions. Now you're gonna be able to do this. You're gonna be able to see, I find it nice that they actually kind of show you the passive right there. But you're gonna be able to see your links and which ones are actually activated, and it shows you a level. And one thing to note right here is that they have a Super Saiyan link right here that is level 10, and it is highlighted, which obviously I know, duh, because it is connected with the Gohan, but I'm not talking about the link itself. I'm talking about the number, the level 10. So it looks like level 10 as of right now will be the highest level that you can increase a link's status to. Okay, now one thing to note here is that this Super Saiyan link right here is not included in that list that we got yesterday of those updated links. So what exactly is happening here with Super Saiyan? Is it still the usual, what is it, 10%? Yes, 10% for the Super Saiyan link. Or is it actually secretly 15%? Or is it still 10% for Super Saiyan, the Super Saiyan link, but maybe the 2 characters linked now get a 1% extra critical chance or something like that, right? You know, who knows? Again, I'm taking wild guesses here. And you know, by the time you're watching this later on, you go like, Talon, this has been out for a week now. It does this, and this. Again, updated video. I'll include it up in the top right corner. After I've made that video, obviously, it's not going to be out at the moment that this one comes out. Okay. So that's definitely some extra information, some extra goodie information right there. And finally, you're gonna be able to tap the boss icon now, and it's gonna show you like what he can and cannot be, you know, what can and cannot be done to him. So for example, this Cell, he cannot be stunned, he can't be attacked lowered, he can't be defense down, you know, sealed, whatever the case is, right? And then as of right, and then it will show you right here, this particular part, is he affected by anything right now? And obviously it says Nashi, which means no, nothing is affecting him right now. Now, granted, on most events these days, you can't stun, you can't seal, you can't do anything to anybody. So 9 times out of 10, most people are probably not going to be really touching the boss icon, but it will help in Super Battle Road. Remember, we are getting stages 31 through 40 in category Super Battle Road coming up here very soon with the Ultimate Gohan transformation that I covered in the V-Jump video. That will be up in the top right corner as well. But yeah, so that would definitely be very, very helpful there. The only thing, and I'm hoping, it hasn't mentioned this in the news or anything, but I am severely hoping that this will also bring some way to say that, hey, it has been X amount of turns since this particular thing activated or something like that. So maybe up here, when you're clicking on your character and it has your passive, maybe it's going to have, you know, like some kind of turn counter up here, or showing or highlighting or something that, hey, your entire passive is activated, or only part of your passive. I'm looking at characters something like, you know, Supreme Kai Time, where she has these super high chances to give additional attack and defense and critical chance. But again, it's a chance, and you never know sometimes if it actually activates or not. I mean, yes, you can technically, you know, if you get attacked one time with her on rotation, you get attacked with her on another rotation in the exact same character in the exact same situation, and then it's like, oh, I took a little less damage here, which means she must have given me that extra defense. But 9 times out of 10, most people are not really paying attention to that or anything. So hopefully they'll do that. It doesn't mention anything, like I said before, but that's my hope, obviously. So anyway, so you're gonna do that. And then one last little thing that they mentioned here in terms of, this is not, it has nothing to do with the link skills or anything. They are updating the way that you can search for search categories in terms of characters and everything. So they're going to be giving you an option where you can look at you know, everything that is in that category and other connected categories as well, or you can go ahead and select it to where they're in, like a certain character has to be in both of those categories. They're simply just making it easier to search via the category system when looking at your cards. So a nice little, you know, quality of life update right there. We'll get more information about it in the next few days. But that is definitely something right there. And then obviously, you know, if you want to download the version, you need to go into the App Store, Google, iOS, that kind of stuff. But it's not out right now. It'll, again, whenever we get the information that, hey, there's a huge maintenance, that's when it will become available later on in that day. Okay. So now that we've rambled on about what the big main things with 4.11 in terms of the app updates, so let's go to the links that were given to us yesterday. Okay. When this was given, I was literally about to fall asleep and I had to go to work this morning. So these are the links that a lot of these probably none of us really pay attention to. It's, you know, especially because they either give such a little update, you know, a boost in attack, or, you know, like something, especially something like this where it's like, oh, we're lowering the enemy's defense. It's like, that does jack. That really doesn't do much, right? Again, because most events you can't lower the defense, or lowering the defense doesn't do anything for most characters. Obviously, I know LR Jiren now is the exception. I know there's a couple other characters that when you attack somebody in the defense down state, it does something, but a majority of the characters, it doesn't matter for them, right? Now, the +1 key is obviously very nice, but you're not going to notice 2000 defense down. It's not happening, right? So that's something. However, there are some other links that are noted. Now, again, these are links that after they get leveled up and everything, this is the effect that they're going to get. Now, we don't know if this is going to be like a level 1 to a level 5 change, or is this all the way up to the level 10 stage that we saw in the previous part of this video, where I showed you guys the level 10, the level 6, the level 3, and all that stuff, right? With that Goku, okay? But one link I'm definitely happy to see finally get an update, finally get one, is Kamehameha. Yes, at the time of super attacking, it's usually been 2500 attack, which is nothing. It makes no difference. Yes, I know technically it does make a difference, but you get what I'm saying, right? Now it's going to be a 5% attack increase. Now, you might be looking at it and going, that's not that much. That actually is. That is a pretty good little buff right there. And guess who has Kamehameha? Yeah, quite a bit of characters in the game. That's gonna make a difference, guys. It really is. That could make the difference on something like Super Battle Road. It really can. Especially if a lot of people leveling up and having Kamehameha throughout the entire rotation. That could make a difference. That really could, okay? We've got other things like Frieza Squad. So, I mean, defense 20%. I know there's not a lot of cards that people run these days that has that Frieza Squad link right there, but 20% defense. That's, let me break it down this way. You know how we all love to gush over big bad bosses? That's 5% less than big bad bosses. Big bad bosses is 25% attack and defense when below 80% HP. This right here, if you level the link up, however we're supposed to do it, the moment you get it, the moment you just have the link activate, 20% defense off the bats. Like I said, that I know a lot of characters don't have this. That's pretty good. So I'm excited to see what they do for other links. This is just the list they gave us for these first set of links. What's going to happen if we are able to really change other well-known links? Maybe not as much, obviously. They're not going to make it, you know, prepare for battle, +2 key, 25% attack for all sands or something like that. You're not going to do something crazy. At least I don't think they are. I don't know. But I mean, again, it's a pretty nice thing here. And then one thing I was honestly shocked this link is getting updated, is Legendary Power. 5,000 attack is, let's be honest, it's nothing. You see it increase a little bit if you have, say, like the LR blues, And then you've got LR, you know, Golden, you know, I was gonna say Golden Frieza, Goku and Frieza, you know, you'll see the linked up and you're like, okay, I see the attack increase a little bit. Now it's going to a 10% attack increase. That's pretty crazy. That's 5% less than Fierce Battle. And we all know how good Fierce Battle is to this day. Yeah, I'm excited. I am. So yeah, so that is the information that we saw from the list the other day. And then of course, the one that we saw like a few days ago had to be this one, where it was showing us the very small preview about saying like, hey, you've got a level 1 link here, a level 2 link that's leveled up and everything like that. And they're even using examples down here, I believe, with Frieza. It was like full powered Frieza and the Kaioken Goku. Yeah, here it is. So over in a flash. So like this Goku has level 2, this Frieza's got level 1 and everything like that. We don't know for sure exactly how a link, something like a link like over in a flash, is truly going to be affected and everything, but it'll be interesting to see what's going on here. Now I have seen a few things. I know I've been rambling on this video because this is a long one, but I just want to get all the information out for you guys. That I've been seeing some threads and some tweets and everything like that about people think that this is drastically changing this game so much that, like, you know, from now on, links are not actually giving you what they're supposed to unless you're at the same level or something like that. I haven't seen any evidence to suggest that, so I would just simply say wait to see what happens when the update comes out. I'll do an update video. Everyone else is going to do an update video, and we'll see from there what's going to happen. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So again, very basic stuff is that we're gonna be able to level up our links. We don't know exactly how via events, it seems to be, but we know that obviously some events are not going to allow us. There are different levels, obviously. Certain links are definitely being affected more than others, which makes sense. You want to make those lower tier level links be better overall. You're not going to want to buff the ones that are on every single card as much, obviously, but we'll have to wait and see exactly what's going to happen. And do not be surprised if it does take a while to level these links up. It seriously will not surprise me. Okay, so anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. As always, leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you happen to be new. Until next time, everyone, I will see you all in the next one. Johnny.